If you don't love yourself, I think you will struggle to love other people because you cannot give what you do not have. What is going on, guys? Josh Love Talk here. Hope you guys are doing well. Today's video, I want to talk about 5 ways self-love can help you date better. For me, self-love is making your physical, emotional, and mental state a priority. Coming to accept who you are and appreciating that person. And I think while self-love does not necessarily guarantee you a relationship, I think it can give you a better dating experience. So I'm going to be talking about 5 ways self-love can help you date better. The first way is that self-love would help you walk away from situations that are not serving you. See, when you love yourself, you get to know yourself, and then you get to have boundaries and things that are no longer acceptable to you. And so once you're dating somebody and the dating situation is not going the way that serves you or is going left, you have no issue walking away. With self-love, you tend to put yourself ahead of your feelings, because what I've noticed is that a lot of people stay in dating situations that are not serving them because they've caught feelings, because they've invested themselves into that situation, so it's difficult to walk away. But when you love yourself, you are the priority. So if it's not serving you, yes, it's gonna hurt, but you're more than happy to walk away. And also, people don't walk away because of fear of loss, which reflects their self-esteem. But when you love yourself, because you've been doing the work on yourself, your self-esteem tends to be in a good place. So you don't have any issue walking away. You don't think that, oh, if I walk away, I'm gonna be single for too long, or I won't find somebody else. The second way self-love can help you date better is that it makes you know who will compliment you. So you're looking for the right person. When you love yourself, you come to accept yourself in totality. Like you accept the great things about you as well as your flaws. And when you do that, you know who will compliment you. Sadly, these days dating seems to be more about material things. It's about physical attraction and what looks good on social media. People want to go to fancy places for their first date, and to them, that's what determines, whether someone is right or not. Like, it's the lifestyle. But it should be about person. It should be about what works for both of us, like what makes both of us compatible, and we can work together in a relationship. That's what dating should be about. And self-love helps you do that, because once you know yourself, then you know who works best for you. So you're not out here just dating anyhow. You become more intentional and more selective about the people you date, because you're looking for the right person. You're not just dating and hoping for the best. Another thing is that self-love would make you more realistic when you're choosing the person you're dating. A lot of people are doing this I'm a 10 out of 10 thing, so therefore I deserve a 10 out of 10 person. In my opinion, I don't think that reflects what self-love is. I think that's more self-deceit than anything else. No one is a 10 out of 10. We are all flawed. Each and every one of us have flaws. There are things that we're good at, and there are things we could be better at. We're all flawed. So the idea of I'm a 10 out of 10, so therefore I'm not settling for anything less than that, is why some people are single longer than they should. In reality, the way it should be is, I've got flaws, I'm not perfect, so I'm just going to find somebody that compliments me. Not someone that's perfect, not someone that completes me, but somebody that compliments me. And that's what I think self-love does for you. The third way self-love will make your dating situation better is that it would help you break unhealthy patterns. See, when you love yourself, you have great self-awareness. And great self-awareness means that you can be accountable. When you're accountable, it's easy to break unhealthy dating patterns. The people that suffer the most in dating are the ones that keep doing the same thing, choosing the same type of people, having the same type of attitude, but still expect their dating situation to change. You cannot change your dating situation if you never hold yourself responsible, if you're always blaming the next person. With self-love, it helps you to sit with yourself and sort of ask yourself, what was my part in this situation? So it's not so much like you're blaming yourself, but just evaluating the situation. Like, what did I do? Is it my choice in people? Is it my attitude? Is it my character? What do I need to go and fix? And when you do that, you would always come back into the dating situation a better person and more intentional. So you learn from your previous mistake and you can make better choices the next time round. The fourth way self-love would help you is that it will make you more attractive. When you love yourself, when you look after yourself physically, mentally, emotionally, first of all, physically, you become physically attractive, of course, to the right people. Of course, you're not going to attract everyone. That's unrealistic. And more importantly, you would have substance. When you love yourself, right? Because loving yourself also includes dating yourself. So you have to be kind to yourself, be thoughtful, have empathy. These are things that you can give in the dating situation. And for me, that this makes you more valuable. This makes you have more worth because you have substance to you. It's not just about the way you look. I know the time we're living in, the physical attributes is what's most promoted, and people like to look good on the outside, which is why people focus more on the material things as opposed to the person themselves. With self-love, I believe that you would have more substance to you, and of course that makes you more attractive to date, to talk to, and to be around. The last way I feel self-love can help your dating situation is that it would help you get rid of time wasters. When you love yourself, you start to have boundaries in place. There are things you just would not accept because, once again, you are the priority. You put yourself as a priority. Your emotional, physical, and mental state is a priority. So you do not just accept anybody. And when people see that they cannot manipulate you, when people see that you're not needy, when people see that you have boundaries that you enforce, that would put the wrong people off. They would not stay too long because they know they cannot have their way with you. They know that they cannot just use you. So they will save themselves the trouble and just walk away. Self-love, like I mentioned, is not a guarantee that you find a relationship. And also, self-love is not just something you do when you're feeling alone. Self-love is a lifetime commitment. You have to do it, whether you're single, you're dating, you're in a relationship, you're married. You just have to keep doing it. You have to love yourself because self-love is the foundation of true happiness. When you love yourself, then you can truly be happy within yourself. And the person that's coming into your life can complement that, can contribute to your happiness. But with or without them, you're happy and you're content with who you are. Also, without self-love, in my opinion, it becomes difficult to love other people. If you don't love yourself, I think you will struggle to love other people because you cannot give what you do not have. And when people are dating, you see people that overcompensate. Maybe they give too much because they're scared that someone is going to leave them. I think you need to do more work on yourself because when you love yourself, you give adequately. You give what you have. Also, even more importantly, self-love helps you demand for what you deserve. It helps you demand for the love that you deserve. If you don't love yourself, then it's difficult to ask for the love you deserve because you don't know. So you just go for things that feel good and you find yourself in toxic, manipulative situations. So for me, that is what self-love is about, and that's how it can help your dating situation. If you're asking me, how can you improve your self-love or how can you do more self-love stuff? In my opinion, I would say spend more time with yourself. Like more or less date yourself. Take yourself out. Take yourself out on a date. Go to restaurants. Go to the cinema. And if you've got complex about being out by yourself, go for walks. Stay in your bedroom and read a book or just spend time with yourself alone, by yourself. And as time goes on, you start to learn more about yourself. You start to sit more with your feelings and understand why you do what you do, understand why things around you are the way they are. And that will start to improve your situation and you would have that better relationship with yourself. Of course, if you're spiritual, praying always helps, or meditating for some, that also helps. Just sitting with yourself and just being in oneness with yourself. I think that would help self-love. And if you can afford it, therapy is the way to go. Therapy changed my life. I was studying to be a counselor, and as part of that, we were doing some therapy. And for me, it was a turning point in my life. I'm not perfect by any means, but I am better than I used to be. I'm more confident in who I am and more accepting of myself the way I am. So that was a life-changing moment for me. So therapy, I 100% recommend if it's something you can afford. So that's it for today, guys. Thanks for listening. As always, please like, share, comment. I think this topic of self-love is a big deal. So please share this with your friends, share with your family, anybody that you know needs to hear this. Please share with them, and please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys for your support on the channel. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for always showing love. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you, and I'll catch you on the next one.